Good muggy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and we've got some moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorms on the way. Less so for the region today. We saw a significant amount of them yesterday, right along the Lehigh River Valley, also around Delaware, portions of the I-95 corridor, northwestern New Jersey. We're going to do it again today, and then more showers and thunderstorms really just start pouring into the region during tonight, right through tomorrow night. This is the video forecast discussion for this Thursday, the 20th of August, 2015. It's a soupy morning out there with generally mostly cloudy skies across the region. Areas to the north and east have a little bit more, less cloud cover and more clearing, which is evident on satellite imagery that we'll show you in just a moment, but everybody else is basically strapped in with the low stratus and clouds across the region. Temperatures are quite muggy, as the dew points are as well, and that means the relative humidity values are in the tough spot right now. They're generally running in the 80s to 90s. That makes the air mass feel very soupy outside. Temperatures are running in the mid to the upper 60s across most of the forecast region, upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior here in New Jersey. And dew points are also back into the upper 60s in this region here. Everybody else, generally southeast winds are calm. The air mass is quite stagnant right now. General weak high pressure still in the forecast region, and an onshore southeasterly flow of marine layered air mass in place. Surface chart from WeatherRoanoke.com and digital atmosphere software this morning shows our upper level low getting into the Great Lakes and into southeastern Canada, eventually heading up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley. Bring in a swath of showers and thunderstorms along the leading edge of this cold front here, and a muggy, soupy air mass is in place across the entire northeast and mid-Atlantic coast states this morning. Visible pass of the satellite this morning shows the striations with the southeasterly winds coming in from off the ocean, and including the striations of the low cloud decks in place here across the ridges and hills of northwestern New Jersey, and also to the south and west. And here's our plume of moisture beginning to already begin to form here, with a lot of lifting across southeastern Pennsylvania towards the Delmarva region here. And this is the leading edge of the cold front right now across the Midwest and the Ohio and Tennessee River Valley area, Kentucky River Valley area as well. And all this moisture is just going to continue to build in on an onshore flow. And that means tropical downpours are on the way. We had some water rescues in New Jersey around Route 22 last night. We'll get to that in a moment. Here's the latest information. You can generally see on the Doppler radar the flow and structure of the atmosphere with an onshore southeasterly flow. Already showers and thunderstorms are building in the area that I just showed you on satellite imagery, and this is going to become more prevalent across probably west of the Hudson River Valley area again today. Some of the short-term high-resolution modeling showing lots of slow-moving storms developing across this region once again during this afternoon and evening. We had a persistent band of rain that went from south to north yesterday. Last evening we had water rescues ongoing on Route 22 in Union near Mountainside. 22 was closed between Mountain Avenue and New Providence Road. We also had reports of multiple water rescues under Diamond Hill Road between Valley Road and Mountain Avenue. This is a low-lying area here in Union County, New Jersey, near Berkeley Heights. Also in Scotch Plains, all lanes closed on US 22 between Bonnie Burn Road and Mountain Avenue because of the tremendous amount of rain that fell through this area. Also in Watchung, Somerset County, 911 call, cars stuck in 2 to 3 feet of water on Route 22. So a lot of these gully gushers we're going to be experiencing them again tonight, and especially during the day tomorrow and tomorrow night, leading to flash floods and low-lying flooding of urban streets and highways. And this is what the Doppler looked like yesterday as these storms just erupted across the eastern Pennsylvania, and then eventually we got into areas where the rainfall was extremely heavy as they started to build those thunderstorm bases. Here's this morning's showers and thunderstorms. Once again, a review of last night's showers and thunderstorms in this vicinity from south to north across the ridges here. And if you're planning on going to the beaches, in the ocean beaches of New York City and Long Island for today, we have a high risk of rip currents. through 7 a.m. this morning, and then that occurs right through the day into the evening. So rip current risk implies that wind or wave conditions support the development of very strong rip currents. The rip currents will be life-threatening to anyone who enters the surf. Do be careful out there. Lightning risk is moderate today, implies that thunderstorms are possible. The surf height 1 to 2 feet, rougher in thunderstorms obviously. Ultraviolet index very high after we get rid of some of these clouds this morning. Water temperatures are in the middle 70s, and it will be mostly cloudy with patchy fog until 10, then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, and a slight chance of them during the afternoon and evening. Max temperatures in this vicinity around 80, southeast winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. The next high tide about 12 minutes after noon for East Rockaway Inlet. New Jersey coastal beaches and Delaware beaches, mostly cloudy, a chance of showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and the evening hours. High temperatures will be in the lower 80s, beach winds southeast at 10 to 15, seas around 3. Surf temperatures around 75. UVI index is high at 8. Also a moderate risk of rip currents. Lightning threat low for this region today, but that's probably going to increase as we get into the afternoon hours. The next high tide at Belmar will be at about 11:50. No, that's low tide, 11:50 this morning. No, high tide, I'm sorry. High tide will be at 11:50 this morning. Soupy morning out there on the aviational weather deck too, with basically MVFR and IFR and limited IFR conditions across the entire area. And those conditions are on a light east to southeast wind at less than 8 knots, patchy fog across the region, a few showers possible early this morning near Wilmington, west of Reading. We showed you that's already occurring. Chances increase later today, medium to high confidence on that. For the rest of today, MVFR improving to VFR by afternoon. That should ignite some thunderstorms, should lift the ceilings to the low end by VFR by the afternoon. Scattered showers and embedded thunderstorms. Winds light out of the southeast. Tonight, VFR trending towards MVFI and IFR late. Continued chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Cold front nears from the west late tonight with heavier showers and storms expected, creating lower restrictions. Friday, not a good day. MVFR to IFR conditions at times with showers and thunderstorms, low ceilings and visibilities. Friday night through Tuesday, mostly VFR. Scattered showers during the afternoons of all those days. Where? We don't know. Patchy fog each morning also possible. It's soupy out there, no doubt about it. 79 at Newark, 2.73, humidity 84%, the wind is southeast at 8, lots of clouds around at 9,000, 12,000, 25,000, and we'll break out with sunshine, scattered broken clouds this afternoon, and even an isolated shower or thunderstorm rolling into the area once again. Philadelphia, right now 78, 2.73, humidity 85%, the wind is southeast at 9, clouds at 1,300, 2,200, 30,000. Again, the story today will be the overcast skies breaking for some showers and thunderstorms from late afternoon into the evening hours. Ultraviolet forecast for today will be high, low tomorrow because of the rain that's coming in and showers and thunderstorms, lots of it too. Saturday we're back up on the high side again, and Sunday as well, so sunscreen is going to continue to be a must. And there's a lot of people still suffering from this grass and weed concentrations of pollen in the air, and it's going to be on the moderate side right through the weekend. Expanded view of the water vapor channel imagery this morning. Here's our upper level low spinning off of the southeastern coast here. And here is our plume of tropical moisture just building and building towards the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metropolitan area. Showers and thunderstorms ahead of this front will be igniting, and that's going to mean a lot of rain, maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain. The heaviest concentration of the heaviest rain will remain probably to the north, but everybody in this region with this tropical air mass in place could see some locally heavy downpours being accompanied by some strong winds and also just a massive amount of water coming down on low-lying areas that could produce some flooding issues, and streams and rivers should be able to handle it at this time, but flash floods of small streets and urban highways will definitely be a good bet for later tonight right through Friday night. And Tropical Storm Danny out in the Atlantic here, the Caribbean here, is still sustained at about 50 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure is still about 1,000 millibars. It's struggling, but still has a ways to go before it gets to the Lesser Antilles here, and the forecast track is for it to do so over the next couple of days. Right now the movement is still to the west at about 10 miles per hour. High-resolution rapid refresh model has those showers and thunderstorms developing pretty much on cue is what's actually occurring, and then the model just goes berserk here. Southeasterly flow implying that some of these showers and thunderstorms that do come in from off the ocean and also from the south to the north or southeast to northwest are going to train over the same locations, and they could probably bring in some very heavy rain, especially around the Delaware I-95 corridor, Philadelphia, eastern Pennsylvania. Some of these will be getting into northwestern New Jersey once again during this afternoon and evening into the overnight hours, and then just a wall of rain really coming through most of the region during tomorrow and tomorrow evening. GFS maps into motion. Here comes the cold front moving through the region on Friday morning slowly with moderate to heavy rain bands associated with it, embedded thunderstorms too. High pressure tries to build in for the weekend. Now, it's not going to be a washout, but this upper level low is going to be a pest in the forecast, and it's going to be a trick or treat kind of forecast for the weekend. Now, it won't be raining in all locations, but there's a 30 to 40% chance that any location in this region here, from New England down through the northern mid-Atlantic, could experience a shower or thunderstorm each afternoon as weak fronts attempt to make their way through the region, and also the building of moisture from wrapped around this low, this weak low here off of the southeastern Atlantic coastal states. And finally, as we get into the weekend, it's going to be humid, especially on Saturday, with dew points not dropping down into the 60s until we get into Sunday and Monday. And still there could be rain around here in certain spots, showers isolated to scattered about the region on Monday as well. And finally, high pressure begins to build in. Here comes the next cold front towards the region, and that means that cooler weather is on tap and drier weather is on tap once this front moves through the region. The drier weather conditions, and a little chilly actually, if you ask me, for this time of the year, beginning the middle part of next week as we begin to wind down the month of August. And we have something new coming for you this November. GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com will be introducing some live mobile weather video forecasting coming for this winter season. You will have live interaction with your forecaster right here on GardenStateWeather.com, and it will become mobile ready and live using the new app for mobile phones and mobile devices called Periscope, and that's coming this November. We'll have further information on that in the following month ahead. So don't forget our live coverage on both websites, GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. For everything weather, 24 hours a day, it's GardenStateWeather.com. I'm your forecaster, Robert Smith. You have a pleasant and safe Thursday.